Glasgow Prestwick Spaceport. Glasgow Prestwick Spaceport is set to become one of the UK and Europe's first spaceports. Spaceport plans are being led by Glasgow Prestwick Airport, an operational airport on the west coast of Scotland, in collaboration with South Ayrshire Council, Scottish Enterprise and Industry, as they jointly work to create an aerospace and space hub for global businesses operating in these sectors. The airport, located 30 miles southwest of Glasgow, Scotland's largest city and economy, and sitting at the heart of the Scottish aerospace sector, with over 50% of the country's aerospace workforce employed at Prestwick, the airport has been at the forefront of aviation and aerospace for almost 100 years, providing vital connections to the rest of the world for passenger, charter, executive, military and cargo aviation services. Seen as an important national infrastructure asset that helps support in excess of 4,500 jobs in the west of Scotland, the airport is currently owned by the Scottish Government. Presenting the widest range of aviation services in Scotland, adding space launchability is a good fit with the wealth of expertise, capability and capacity the airport can offer. The development of a space cluster at Prestwick can be built on the solid foundation of the existing aerospace hub. With plans to offer horizontal launches of orbital and suborbital missions for satellite launches, microgravity experiments and passenger spaceflight experiences, an independent technical assessment indicated that the airport's infrastructure and facilities confidently meets all the criteria set out by the Department for Transport, and that with minimal investment the airport will meet regulations and qualify to be a spaceport quicker than any other horizontal launch location in the country. The space industry is predicted to be worth £400 billion globally by 2030. Prestwick can unlock 10% of that business for the UK by offering the first horizontal launch facility in Great Britain, providing low-cost regular access to space for the whole country, and realising a full-service offering to the space sector from the UK, leading to the creation of over 4,000 jobs and a £1,406 million boost to the Scottish economy. Satellite launches. Glasgow Prestwick Spaceport is the prime location for launching polar orbiting and sun-synchronous orbiting satellites, given its northerly latitude. There are very few higher latitude sites. The accessibility of the site, along with the favourable climate conditions, make it one of the most cost-effective and lowest-risk polar launch sites. The airport's experience in specialist and heavy cargo handling and its developed and capable aerospace industry make it an ideal location for any mission preparation activity. Missions can then be deployed from Prestwick to any launch site globally. Safe landing site. Glasgow Prestwick Spaceport's location on the European western seaboard, with clear oversea approaches, also makes it an ideal emergency landing site for aborted US space launches and planned or emergency deorbits for any horizontal landing spacecraft. The spaceport's heavy cargo handling capability, coupled with the extensive on-site aerospace engineering infrastructure, ensures that a landed spacecraft can be quickly secured and shipped back to any location on the planet. Reusable launch systems. Glasgow Prestwick Spaceport is a prime location for the development and operation of reusable horizontal space launch systems, with safe overwater takeoff paths with the infrastructure largely already in place. The broad-based aerospace industry on site has the science, technology, engineering and mathematics knowledge, skills and experience to help make this happen. Aerospace, recognised centre of activity. Already the largest aerospace cluster in Scotland, Prestwick Aerospace will soon become a recognised centre of activity for the UK space industry, supporting space-related businesses both large and small, providing immediate technical and engineering support to any new space launch operator choosing to use the spaceport. Working with partners. Alongside South Ayrshire Council, Scottish Enterprise and the airport, Making the Glasgow Prestwick Spaceport site a commercial reality is a large team of globally recognised industry partners, suppliers, manufacturers and customers from the aerospace and space sectors. With minimal investment, the site is set to meet regulations and qualify to be a spaceport quicker than any other horizontal launch location in the UK. And here are the top 10 reasons why. 10. Runway ready. The airport has two major concrete-based runways of almost 3,000 metres and almost 2,000 metres in length, meaning it can handle aircraft of all sizes, including 747-800 series and Antonov 225s. With large operational areas dedicated to unusual loads and an extensive cargo terminal offering huge flexibility, our highly experienced team can manage loads of any size with specialist craneage. Also, aircraft can approach over sea and across lowly populated countryside through airspace controlled by the Prestwick-based NATS Northern Control. All this, combined with 24/7 opening, excellent weather record and no slot restrictions, sets us apart from other airports. With minimum investment, the site will speedily be compliant for spaceport operation. 9. Workforce ready. The skills and capability exist already on site with a globally recognised aerospace cluster, which is home to names like Spirit, UTC, GE Caledonian, BAE Systems, Woodward and NATS. Already a NASA partner, the airport has in place an area for hygiene facilities, health checks and rehabilitation for astronauts returning from space via Kazakhstan. The airport can also offer a dedicated specialist freight processing facility, an established maintenance, repair and overhaul facility with an experienced pool of engineers on site and 8,000 engineering graduates within 50 miles of Prestwick. Discreet military and executive aviation, including immigration clearance. Fueling, de-icing and a full range of apron services. Located on the Great Circle route between North America and the Middle East and the first mainland airport between the USA and Europe, it's the ideal fuel stop location. Emergency responsiveness. Open 24/7 and operating at Fire Category 7, it is one of only two Tier 1 airports in the UK able to take aircraft in the case of security emergencies. Along with being a search and rescue base for HM Coast Guard, a further advantage in instances of emergencies is the airport's proximity to two hospitals, which are both within 20 minutes drive. 8. Knowledge ready. There's been over £150 million invested in Ayrshire's further and higher education infrastructure over the past 5 years, with additional funding through the Ayrshire Growth Deal earmarked to support the space and aerospace skills pipeline in Prestwick. 7. Visitor ready. Worth in excess of £340 million per annum, the local tourism market is mature, with Glasgow Prestwick Airport serving the 2.3 million people who live within 60 minutes drive of the site. The terminal facilities are suitable for up to 2.5 million passengers per annum, which is easily and cost-effectively expandable to accommodate more than 10 million passengers. 6. Infrastructure ready. Within a 2-hour drive of the airport, a population of 4 million people live, giving access to potential skills, customers and suppliers. This is in excess of 2.5 million more people than any other potential UK spaceport site. Glasgow Prestwick Airport is connected by rail, road, sea and air, and as Scotland's only rail-connected airport, it is one of only 3 airports outside London with a direct rail link. This links with the National Rail Network, which connects the rest of the UK and on to mainland Europe. The airport also benefits from direct motorway links, providing excellent connectivity to all key cities across the UK, as well as having 2 seaports within 5 miles of the site and a hazmat deep sea port at Hunterston within 20 miles. 5. Development ready. With 880 acres of surrounding development land at the airport, along with 45,000 square metres of office, warehouse and hangar space, Prestwick Aerospace supports new entrants into the UK space industry with rent-free startup incubator packages, room for growth, manufacturing, technical and research facilities. 4. Community ready. Prestwick Airport has been at the centre of the local community and a key source of employment for almost 100 years. Our local industry has strong links to the local community, who are eager to drive the growth of space industry at Prestwick. 3. Innovation ready. Prestwick is close to prestigious university initiatives, including the Strathclyde Space Institute and Space Glasgow, along with a Centre of Excellence in Satellite Applications, providing strong academic links to support research and development in this new sector. 2. Industry ready. Along with links to thriving space companies across Scotland, 16% of the UK's space industry workforce is in Scotland, and 50% of that workforce is based in and around Prestwick. And in close by Glasgow, Clyde Space, Alba Orbital and Spire are based. 1. Commercially ready. An independent assessment estimated the investment required at Glasgow Prestwick to meet US licensing requirements was less than £2 million. With the best visual flight rules record of any UK commercial airport, minimising days lost and cancellations due to weather, along with our high latitude, the ideal place to launch polar orbit satellites has to be Glasgow Prestwick Spaceport. We are ready for liftoff.